And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Green out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Grant. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Awesome recognition from Jeremy Grant, knowing exactly where to cut after setting the pick.
The 3 from Ball. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Simons against Ball. Simons passes to Grant. Count that one. Grant's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, there's some power to Jeremy's game now. He's become hard to knock off balance.
Outside, Green. Pass to LaVine from outside the arc. Counted from distance. And the Bulls lead by 19.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Bull, covered by Vucevic. Here's Bull, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Ball finds LaVine. Vucevic, a screen on George. Here's LaVine, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. LaVine with the size to compete on the interior.
That free throw good from LaVine. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Green, and DeRozan is subbed in for Dosunmu. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sabonis, he's checked in for Bol. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Ball against Simons. Allen with a screen on Ball. Simons passes to Allen. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to DeRozan. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
And here's Allen. Simons, right side. And here's George, defended by DeRozan. Simons, a screen on DeRozan. George, no good. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. LaVine with it, guarded now by George. They get it back, tries again. The kick out to Williams. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Anthony Simons.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball, shooting 1.
That one misses for Ball. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. George has got 21 points in the game. DeRozan outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Simons against Ball. Out to the wing. Grant finds Sabonis. Banked it in off the glass.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Ball passes to DeRozan. Shoots over George. And again, it's Chicago.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
George passes to Allen. George against DeRozan. Back to Allen. Puts up a three. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to DeRozan. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on George. And it's DeRozan missing. For Portland, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Allen finds George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Ball passes to DeRozan, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. At the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw for the Trailblazers. Bol, he's checked in for Grant. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. George against DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Look at Vucevic getting tricky, luring in the defender with a pump fake to draw a foul.
First free throw is good. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks. The defense on George, a little too tight there. But to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
That's good from George.
At the line for 2.
George hits them both. Chicago has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Outside Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard outside. Portland, no good that time either. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Outside Levine. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room, and it's in there.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Lillard against Ball. Pass to Bol. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
From behind the arc, Chicago grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now DeRozan. Pass to Williams. Now here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got 20.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's Sharp. Over DeRozan. Portland again missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Now here's Levine. The three from Ball. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Outside Levine, uncovered. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Lillard. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
So crafty. Lillard is a true wizard with the ball.
Ball passes to Levine. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Ball passes to Williams. Outside Levine. The three is up. Lillard pulls down the board.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Vucevic, a screen on Allen.
Trailblazers foul. Domantas Sabonis. Fourth personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. DeSumo, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Simons. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, BA. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Levine. And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, BA. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach LaVine.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Shot clock at 5. DeRozan. Another shot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Pass to Sharp. Over DeRozan. Portland again missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
That's difficult to answer.